Hello, this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. September 9th marked the start of a week-long third edition of the Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki Utamaduni Festival, commonly known as the JAMAFEST. The 7-day festival is for East African countries to share the beauty of their countries, with hosting country Uganda through musical performances, theatre and comedy, arts and craft exhibitions, film shows and poetry. Take a look.
At the ongoing third edition of JAMAFEST in Kampala, the East African countries are showcasing their different cultures. On the first day, Tanzania showcased its cultural dances, wowing the crowd with the wild animal dance. After they presented the coastal dance of the women, which was fascinating to watch as the women wriggled their waists and sang in high-pitched voices. Then there was the contemporary fuse of the local and traditional music from the team from Kenya. It got people to their feet dancing, and those who felt shy were dragged to the dance floor by the aggressive Kenyan women. Team Rwanda brought its graceful dances, showing their elegance and calmness. The men showed off their drums and head-to-arm movements. When it came to host Uganda, the team put up energetic culture dances of Maganda from central Uganda, Masoga from eastern Uganda, which lightened up the mood. However, some felt that the host country Uganda could have done better in mobilizing people to come for the event. This was so that to get a massive crowd as is expected of a street carnival. But the organizers differ and state that they are happy with the turn-up.
I'm happy with the turn-up. I don't know what other people are expecting, but with us as organizers, we are happy about the turn-up. Remember, we have different sections, and all those people are going to end up here.
True to the claim, people started trickling in towards the evening to attend the carnival. The Uganda police kept its part, keeping peace amidst the heavy police deployments and the road closures. Entebbe Road, Ginger Road, Parliamentary Avenue, Wilson Street, and several other roads leading into Kampala were all closed off. This was seen as a security measure, but some people complained of being inconvenienced. Also, some members on the organizing committee complained of not having been paid.
But I checked on the accreditation list. I was supposed to be on the publicity committee list, but my name was not there. Today, I went to Kololo. Actually, Pius called a meeting for the NOC, and I went to Kololo. I tried to raise my issue. Then Pius said I should be sorted out, but these people have not sorted me out yet, so I need someone to help me because I'm an artist. I have worked, I have publicized the JAMAFEST for like 1 and so year.
JAMAFEST, East African JAMAFEST, JAMAFEST, East African JAMAFEST, JAMAFEST, East African JAMAFEST.
Besides having all the different cultures in the region participate at the festival also fosters social-cultural interaction and promotes peace and harmony among the East African people.
All the country is very beautiful and green.
I like the people in Uganda. Everybody's so nice and smile, and always there is a music in the street. Everybody happy and help us every day and what we needed.
The festival is still happening here in Kampala, Uganda's capital city. It is expected to end on the 15th of September 2017. Report by Sarah Chisache for New Vision TV.
And in sports news, sports federations have been urged to apply for the Olympic Solidarity Games. Uganda Olympic Committee Secretary General Dr. Donald Rukare said this during a meeting where he appealed to federation management committees to honor their constitutions as one way of practicing good governance. The council meeting was also attended by the Eritrean National Olympic Council President Mehari Tesfaye and Djibouti National Olympic Committee Secretary General Faisal Abdurrahman, who pledged total cooperation and support to the Uganda Olympic Committee and its members. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for our Pole of Africa series, we take a look at Gloria's journey to Karamoja. It takes courage for a lady who grew up and was raised in Kampala to agree to stay in Karamoja for a week because it is one of the most remote districts in Uganda. But Gloria Nakajibi, a journalist with the New Vision, took a decision to spend a week in this district and now shares her first-time experience.
Traveling can be linked to reading a book. The more you travel, the more pages of the book you have read. For New Vision journalist Gloria Nakajibi, traveling to Karamoja was a journey filled with beauty, delight, and frustrations as a first-time traveler to rural Karamoja in northeast Uganda. To get to Karamoja, Nakajibi used public means, a bus and also a taxi to get to Karamoja's immediate small town of Kotido. The drive took her through Soroti, Katakwi, Muroto, Loktanyara as she accessed Kabong and Kotido. It took her over 400 kilometers, making it 8 hours and 30 minutes from Uganda's capital city, Kampala. Tiring was the journey, Nakajibi says.
I actually remember these are public means. This is at small taxis. So you're put in there, and then you're like a taxi that is meant for like 5 people. You're like 7 people. Yeah. So you basically squeezed. You can't turn. So I reached a point, and I told the guy who was seated behind me to just hold my back because it felt like it was going to like break into two. But then the other thing is it was a rainy day. It was a rainy day, so our car actually broke down. Yeah, it did break down, and then we were on the road because it was even in the middle of the road. So we had to actually push the car to the side of the road because there's no way, like you don't act like, okay, I'm a woman and then I'm not going to be, because if you don't push anyway, so who's going to help you? It was about like 10 p.m. in the night. So you basically have to help each other. So we pushed the car to the side of the road, and then we just stood there praying that another car comes up and then maybe they give us a lift, because there was no way out. This particular vehicle could not like be fixed because it was in the night, and then we still had a long distance to reach to where we're supposed to go. And then after that, so we're lucky for us, we had another cab, I think after about 20 minutes, another double cabin pickup turns up, and then, well, we were put at the back. So remember, it's rainy day, it's cold, so you're put at the back of this double cabin. And then this guy was driving like he had sacks of cassava or potatoes at the back. He didn't actually care that they're actually human beings at the back. So we were there. I think he was driving well.
Nakajibi had gone on an assignment to profile some of the outstanding teachers in Karamoja as assigned by her editor. But the beauty of Karamoja captivated her. As she went on with the crave to find these extraordinary teachers, her sight fell on hills, the vast arid lands, the sunset and the sunrise in Karamoja. For Nakajubi, this was so different from what she's used to in Kampala.
They make it seem like, oh wow, this is worth actually staying. Yeah, but I mean, it is a very beautiful place. It is, I mean, the land, it is a very beautiful. You have the mountain, Mount Moroto, quite huge. Everyone goes out there to look at Mount Moroto. I met a number of trucks, tour vehicles going out there. But then Karamoja is a very rich land.
Nakajubi admits that experiencing this abrupt adventure was through having an open mind.
Until you go there, you can never know. Yeah, so I have a feeling that much as we tend to sit back, you're in Kampala and then you're saying, we cannot wait for the people of Karamoja to develop. I think we should change that kind of mindset. We should change that kind of thinking. We need to be able to appreciate people and then but then that will take people going out there. Karamoja is opening up.
Karamoja is a dry and most of the time it is covered with a scorching like weather. And this leads to food shortages and no clean water. Poverty is the order of the day in most families. However, this did not pull down Nakajubi's spirit, and after that adventure, she now has tips to share. The friendly nature of the people, the dress code, the art and craft, and also their energy was an interesting lesson for the 29-year-old. All her experiences turned into memories. Nakajubi will uphold this adventure forever, since she now has a story to tell about a journey to Karamoja. For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.